students, today we are going to discuss about the density of the crystals, density of the solid state crystals. In the solid state, what we are doing, we are defining the solid state in terms of the unit cell. We are explaining the properties of the solid state based on that is internal structure, that is unit cell, arrangement of the unit cell and arrangement of the lattice points, and that is unit cell is taken as the standard parameter in the solid state chemistry. See here, now we are talking about the density of the given solid, crystalline solid. See, density is a very simple property. It is nothing but the mass per unit volume is the density. It is a generalized equation. To get the relation, to evaluate the density, you should know the mass of the substance and corresponding volume of the substance. The ratio of the mass to the volume is called as the mass per unit volume, that is called as the density of the material, whether it is a liquid or solid or whatever it is. Now we are going to discuss about explain about the density of the solid material in terms of that is volume of the unit cell and mass of the unit cell. So mass of the unit cell and volume of the unit cell. See now, this is the generalized expression, the density of the solid is equal to density of the any material, given material is equal to, that is mass of the material divided by its corresponding volume. Right? Now here, see what we are doing is, this is the density of the crystalline solid is equal to, that is now I am taking this mass of the small portion of the solid, that is unit cell, mass of unit cell. Take a unit cell and find out the mass of the unit cell and volume of the corresponding unit cell. Right? So this is equal to, how to get the unit cell? It may have the SCC structure, simple unit cell, or it may be the body centered unit cell, cubic unit cell, or it may be the face centered cubic unit cell, it may be the hexagonal unit cell. So anything, so its mass divided by its corresponding volume. The volume of the unit cell is evaluated from their cell parameters. Now here, this is the density of the solid. Now we are defining in terms of that is mass of the unit cell divided by volume of the unit cell, one thing. And second thing is the density of the solid is equal to number of atoms in the unit cell. How to find out the mass of the unit cell? Number of atoms in each unit cell, which is known as the rank of the unit cell. The average number of atoms or lattice points that are contributing to the formation of the one unit cell is called as number of atoms, rank of the unit cell, or number of atoms that are present in each unit cell that belongs to each unit cell. Rank of unit cell, that is into mass of the each atom, or instead of the atom, if they are molecules, number of particles in the unit cell into mass of the particle, each particle. This numerator part becomes the total mass of the unit cell, volume of the unit cell. How to find out the volume of the unit cell? That unit cell may have, it may be the cubic or it may not be a cubic system. So that is every unit cell has the three parameters, that is A, B, C are that is length, breadth and height. For a cube, A is equal to that is the B is equal to C, and alpha is equal to gamma, beta is equal to gamma, and this is 90 degrees, then it is called as the perfect cubic system. It may be cube or cuboid or whatever it is. That is in case of this. In case of the simple cubic system, the volume is equal to, that is A cube is equal to volume of the unit cell is B. If they are not equal, that is we take the word A into B into C. The product of the that is the length, breadth, and this one, that's the height. In case of the hexagonal system, unit cell, that is the base is the hexagonal base. There are in the base there are 6 equilateral triangles. There are 6 equilateral triangles. This is the base hexagon, top hexagon. Between this is there are 6 equilateral triangles, and that is this is the area of the base. So area of the base into height, which is known as the normally C height, that gives this one. So area equilateral triangle, that is the area that you know, that is root 3 A by that's this is equation that is the 4 root 3 by 4 pairs of cube system. So here the base volume into base area into that is the height is the third parameter, C is that is gives the volume of the system, that we can evaluate geometrically, that is I will say for a cubic system or cuboid or whatever it is, from the ABC parameters. So here density of the solid is equal to this one, and now the density of the solid is equal to, which is density normally represented by rho, rank of the unit cell, number of atoms present in the unit cell is rank of unit cell, mass of the each atom or each lattice point that is associated with this one. You know, for SCC system, rank is 1. For BCC system, that is rank is 2. For FCC system, rank is number of atoms involved is 4. And that is HCP system, that is hexagonal close packing system, rank is 6. These are the ranks of the number of atoms of the each unit cell. If the lattice is made up of that is SCC, simple cubic systems, then rank is 1. Each unit cell only 1 atom. PCC, 2 atoms are involved. Body centered cubic structure unit cell, 2 atoms are involved. And face centered cubic structure, that is 4 atoms are involved, rank is 4. If it has the hexagonal close packing, the number of atoms involved in the each hexagonal close packing is 6. So 6 atoms into mass of the each atom is the total mass of the unit cell divided by volume, that you have to geometrically calculate. So that is the case. See here, that is the case, and these are the parameters, that is the cell parameters. That is, from this we can evaluate the simple cubic system. A cube is the volume of the unit cell. This is A cube for the simple cubic system. For the other systems we can, that is we know, if you know the ABC values, the length, breadth, and that is the height, the 3 of the unit cell are known, we can evaluate the volume of the system. So this is the density of the this one is equal to, now this is rank of the unit cell, number of atoms involved, mass of the unit cell, and that is divided by volume of the unit cell, which is expressed in terms of the edge lengths. See, this is now we are writing in terms of the rank of number of atoms involved. Normally we represent in terms of the, that is Z. Z is representing the number of atoms. mass of the each atom or each lattice point is molar mass of the atom or lattice point divided by Avogadro number. Molar mass is the mass of the Avogadro number of atoms. We need the mass of the one atom. Therefore, this divided by number of atoms associated with it. That is 6.023 into 10 to the power of this. This is equal to, that is the relation. This is nothing but the numerator part is giving the mass of the each unit cell, denominator part is the volume of the each unit cell. Therefore, now density is equal to rank Z into M. M is nothing but the molar mass of the atom or lattice point, molecule, anything. Na is the Avogadro number, which is nothing but the 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. So this by this is equal to the mass of the each atom. V is the volume of the unit cell. For cubic unit cell, for cubic system, A is equal to B is equal to C. That is V is equal to AQ. A square into C. So like that we can, depending upon that the shape of the lattice point, the shape of the, that is a unit cell, we can evaluate their corresponding, that is volume of the system. It is not a big this thing, and we can evaluate. It can be a hexagonal close packing system also. So there we can evaluate the volume of the unit cell. So overall, the density is equal to rank of unit cell into mass of the that is the atom or that is the lattice point, molar mass of the lattice point divided by Avogadro number into volume of the unit cell. This is expressed in terms of the edge lengths. V is equal to AQ for the simple system. So by using this, we can evaluate the, that is density of the given solid. This one. See, mass divided by volume, both can be measured. That is easily you can evaluate. That is, we are expressing the density of the solid crystals in terms of the unit cell parameters. This volume depends on the unit cell parameters. The Z depends on the unit cell, number of atoms involved. So from the primary factors, that is unit cell parameters, mass of the unit cell, number of atoms involved, molar mass, we can evaluate that is what we say, that is the density of the solid crystals. Solid, just simple thing, simple numerical this thing, and by using this equation we can find out. But we should know what type of crystal it is. For that, basically what is required? The required is, this is a number of atoms involved in the formation of the each unit cell of that solid. So what type of solid that is involved, we must know the SCC, BCC, FCC, HCP. That is crystal's rank of this one, and for each case you must be in a position to evaluate the volume of the unit cell from the cell parameters. That is only for these three, very simple, only for the HCP system. That is so area of the base into height, that to be taken into consideration. Height is the C, and this is the base. There are 6 equilateral triangles. From the 6 equilateral triangles, you can find out the area of the base. Area of the base into height, that is C, is equal to, gives the volume of the system. So this is something about the